Hey guys, I'm Lauren, the reader for your highest timeline, and today we are going to tap into some messages for you. Let's get into what the ancestors have for you. First, we're going to draw here from the, what deck is this? Is it Lumerian Atlantis? I think it's Lumerian Starseed Oracle, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. It might be Atlantean. Sometimes I forget the names of these decks, y'all. Okay. So we have the infinite, the healing, and shine your light. I feel like with this deck, Spirit is kind of showing that, let me see what's on the bottom of this deck. Starseer. Okay. So I feel like with this reading, Spirit is going to come through to show you how to unfold your light. You have a lot of energy here, a lot that you are a lot to digest. You are a lot to hold true to. I feel like there is a lot of fractality to you. And sometimes that can make you feel like you don't belong, like you're not important, or sometimes it's like the way that you look at reality is not the same way that other people look at their reality. And that makes it difficult for you to communicate certain things. And they want you to understand that your energy is healing. It's healing unto itself, but it's not just healing, it's activating, because you show people how to do this when they hide this. They have learned to dull this in order to function in society. And your life, the way your energy moves, does not allow that to happen for you. So you have to shift into this space where you're always aligned, you're always you, you're always authentic, okay? You're always different. You might resonate with mermaids. Some of you might work with Yemaya, Aphrodite, Oshun, Mami Wata, but I'm feeling this energy where the spirit of water is over you. Some of you might resonate with Andromeda or a water-based starseed. There's a lot of energy around. You have healing hands. The works of your hands, the work of your movement is always blessed. And Spirit wants you to understand that's because you can see what others can't. You have the objective perspective. And they want you to understand that that creates open doors for everyone else. It opens the door. It opens the rise. It opens their eyes. Okay. Now, I want to see what is the power that you are not allowing yourself to step into right now. Spider-Man, places to be, webs to shoot. I think that it's okay for you to have this aspect of duality where in one space you are able to be in your calling, in your most authentic self, in your movement, in your path. But there's also this version of you who deserves to have a life. With Spider-Man, his life was sacrificed for his purpose. And Spirit is saying, you want balance. So in order to have balance, you have to understand that these two can be one. But in order to function in the outside world, they operate in different capacities. And you have to allow yourself to make room for these two capacities to operate together, right? Let's see, at the bottom of the deck is Wolverine. When I'm alone, I'm in great company. And that's true for you, right? When you're alone, you're in great company because you're in company with your higher self, but you're also in company with your, I would say like your human self or your lower self. But it doesn't mean that it's a negative thing. It means that you're able to have balance. You don't get trapped in spiritual psychosis. You're not out here in la la land. You're really like locking in with yourself. You're able to have conversations between the two and understand what's the best for you at that time. Okay. Black Widow says, look twice, leap once. So there might be coming into a decision right now, and Spirit is saying, take your time with that. All right. What other messages do... Oh, okay. I'll just 3 them out here. It's 20 cards. Okay. Let's start here. So the wisdom that you're seeking is already here. The wisdom that you're seeking is already here. Stop searching and dive deeper into what you already have. Okay? For some of you, there is this fear of dark because you don't know what's coming next. The unknown is very black. And not black in a negative way, but black in a, I can't tell what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm supposed to be going type of energy. You're not allowing yourself to fully come into the consensus. The owl is showing you the way to your knowledge, to your wisdom, right? The owl lives in trees. Okay. The owl lives in trees. The owl is an old, wise bird. The owl has lived it is one of the longest living birds on the earth. And it lives in one of the oldest living plants on the earth. And those trees hold wisdom, and it is inhabited. It is inhabited in wisdom. You are looking elsewhere, but you are inhabited in wisdom. So Spirit wants you to stop looking outside and go inside, but not just inside for shadow work, because that's the problem. You keep going there, but you've done a lot of work. So you have the moon here. You've done a lot of work in your emotional realm, okay? You've done a lot of work in understanding how to operate your darkness, but now you're coming into balance. You're coming into the light with the One of Wands, okay? And now we have, I think this is a stork. You're about to take what you've learned in the dark, what you've operated in balance in the light, and bring that into form where other people can benefit. And that's very scary to you. That's a lot of the work that you have to do, is to be okay with being seen, be okay with being heard. And when it comes to moose are very don't fuck with me ass creatures. Like if they catch you on a turf, they will fuck your ass up. And I'm hearing you need to move in the same capacity. Okay? You need to move in the same capacity. All right. Scout of air. Something you're not seeing right now. Something you're holding in hand feels confusing. You have someone helping you, but it's very confusing. Spirit is showing you how to position yourself, but you're confused about the positioning. You're confused. The way to position something is confusing to you. You've tried many aspects of this, but the positioning is confusing. Spirit is bringing in someone to help you see. I feel like you're this bird here in the middle. And I feel like Spirit has been, you've gotten discombobulated and confused about how the energy is moving because it's moving so rapidly. And so you have a stabilizing factor, someone to come and sit in it to show you what's up, what's down, what's left, what's right. And that's allowing you to better navigate the situation. You're coming into balance with yourself, with this knowledge, with this wisdom, with the way you're moving through life. And Spirit is saying, these have to happen. The scenarios that happen around this had to happen. Many of you have went through very deep, painful experiences with other people, with jobs, with situations when you went out of town that weren't quite right, that took you into a different aspect that you did not want to be in. And Spirit is saying these things needed to happen to help you penetrate the wisdom that you seek, to penetrate your own will. Something about this penetration, this grounding of your works, this is going to allow you to really step into, can you see that? But it was upside down. To really ground into, what are you doing? And why are you doing it? Where to focus out of all the things that are sprinkled in. This will help you move forward. This will help you go. But it's taking time to assess everything, to understand the people that were coming at you, the situations that were orchestrating. There were a lot of people in your life who really valued you, but wanted to put you down because they did not like the way that you operated in the world, because it made them feel irrelevant or confused or small or dumb or stupid. There is a way about you and a way about your moving, the way about you speaking, that it initiates people into questioning the logic that they've assumed from the life that they've lived. And because of that, they tend to attack what you have and what you're working on. But Spirit is now correcting you, because you're focusing where you are focused is not the space yet. All things are coming to I heard all things are coming to a point. So it's like you're working on a bunch of different things, but all of them come to a head. That head creates your upward movement, okay? Source of air. The works of your hands elevate. The works of your hands are all connected. Everything that elevates is connected to you in a certain type of way. Your thinking is a lot different. You have honed the way that you move through the world, and you have honed your decisive tactics. Now, the one thing that Spirit wants you to understand is that this right now, was very fragile. This was very fragile. And for a while, you were looking at this upside down. And the tree here is very important. Like maybe you were focusing on the green, on the plants, on the health, this type of stuff. But I'm seeing Spirit kind of, you had to integrate the ideas of the moose to protect yourself, to learn how to integrate positive and negative energies, to learn how to transmute those energies into your forward movement, and to remove any negative works, creating blockages, misunderstandings, and misguided wisdom in the path to see your light. So in order to turn everything upright, to see it well, you needed to be able to organize yourself in such a fashion that all things are interconnected down to its very minute being. And that was very hard for you for quite a while. The Magician. You needed to understand how to orchestrate the web. This web. This web is how you navigate reality. And you needed to understand how to use the tools, the suits, how to use the tools that Spirit has given you to adequately navigate your reality. But first, you had to take it apart to see its illusion, to see the confusion, to see the mistakes, to see how things were culminating to your demise. So then you could take it to its truth, to the fire scout, where you're able to truly come into that wand energy to say, I'm about my fucking shit. Now that I've handled what's below, I can go ahead and handle what's above, because I need to be integrated fully within myself. Look at this card, it's so cute. It's a koala. It's like, haha, nana, nana, niggas. It gives me the vibe of like nana, nana, boo, boo, like when kids do stuff like that. And it's like, you really want people to miss you with that bullshit. Okay? All the way. All the way. And Spirit is like, baby, that's exactly where it's at. That's exactly where it's at. So let's get some final messages here. What do you have for us here, Spirit? Turn this one up, right? Okay. So you're about to come out of a phase where you were broke, busted, disgusted, depressed, and just absolutely paranoid that things in your life could never be where you wanted them to be. You tried, you failed, you tried, you failed, you got smudged, your face got smushed in the dirt. People kicked you when you down and told you couldn't be nothing, have nothing, go for anything. And it took you time in this phase to really sort through your feelings, your emotions, to understand what's truly available for you and understand how to pick and choose without getting burnt in the fire, without succumbing to humanly or fleshly desires, and sacrificing things that truly matter to you in the process. And that was very hard, because all of the everything that Spirit has given you, everything that Spirit has given you throughout your life up until a certain awakening, your parents, the way that your chosen family, your chosen, I'm saying chosen family, but what I'm seeing is your blood family, the way that parents, cousins, sister, brother, aunties, uncles, grandparents, the way that they moved, the type of shit they had going on, it programmed you to think in a certain type of way, and you knew somehow, some way, that this way was not conducive to the aspirations that you had, and you needed to figure it out. You need to sort through that so you could understand how to choose. And once you figured that out, you chose well. Okay? You chose well. And you said, I am going to create this, but now I need to figure how to do that. And in doing so, you needed to protect what you held. You needed to protect the chosen things that you decided to do. You held them. You protected them. For a lot of things, you sacrificed deeply for them. You were pregnant for a very long time with these ideas, and now you understand how to actively create them and let it stand out from the crowd. Many are not like you. They don't understand this. They want to be washed. They want to be the same. They want to be like, but you are not that. Stop trying to be that. That doesn't work for you. It's time for you to really get into the organized chaos of the Creator so that you can truly understand you are protected. There is nothing that could come in and take what's yours. There is nothing that can diminish what's yours. You decide that. Pull a card out here for a finish. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You're loving on yourself. You're keeping yourself prepared spiritually, mentally, and physically. You are preparing yourself, cleansing yourself, loving on the body and yourself as a spirit. Affirm yourself because you are truly worthy of the things that you're about to come into. You are unlike any other. So accept that about yourself. Love that about yourself. And understand that some people just simply are not going to get it. Okay? Thank you for coming. I hope that you continue to move with your highest I and continue to thrive. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. If you haven't already, definitely check my link in bio to book or to check out my other YouTube channel.